Hi Aquarius, welcome to your December 2021 tarot reading. So as usual, we are going to look at your love and relationships, then your work and money. We'll also check to see if you have any challenges coming up this month and more importantly, where you might experience good luck. But before we do that, I had a little word with the angels before we started because we're approaching the end of 2021 and I thought it would be nice to have maybe a little message from the angels to sum up the year for you just before we launch into the new year. So this is the card that you received using my angel tarot deck, the Three of Fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time, Aquarius. Whether you know it or not, you have planted seeds for growth. Your head is much clearer going into 2022 than it has been for a long time. So trust that you are on the right path. Okay, I'm actually going to pause for that because I want you to appreciate that for a moment. You can relax. You're on the right path. No need to stress about it. 2022 is your year. You're on the path to realizing your hopes and dreams. Okay, so just let that message sink in. So back to December in the meantime, and we will start with your love and relationships. And you have received the World. Just one thing though, if you do have my book, Tarot in 5 Minutes, refer to the cards that come up for you today in the reading, and that way you'll just get a specific extra message, right? You just get a little bit of extra guidance. So back to your love and relationships. The World. The World is a major destiny card. So you know by now, right, that you always have to pay attention when this message turns up because it's important. The World is about completion, endings. It's complete. It's a cycle, right? It's not a bad ending, but it's more of a, phew, now I can move on. You know, you may be moving on from a relationship. That could be a romantic one, but it can also mean friends or colleagues. Your situation is changing. So there's a sense here of completion, moving on. You're wrapping something up. Sometimes it can mean arguments and tensions being resolved. You know, a sense of, phew, thank God we're past that phase. Everyone's a little bit calmer when this approaches, and I think it is because of the energy of the new year coming in. The World can also literally mean that you might be traveling or someone is traveling home to you. It is Christmas approaching after all, I guess. But the bottom line here is Aquarius, because this is a very important card. As we approach the end of 2021, I feel you know yourself better. And that's the relationship that's most important. But you also know what you want from other people. And that will make you a better judge of everything next year. Your relationships will be healthy, okay? And that includes the relationship with yourself. And any relationships you form with new people, they'll resonate with you much more at a heart level. So this is a real completion here, a healed card. I'm healed, people around me are healed, okay? And that is just in time for 2022. So that's your love and relationships. Next, we'll take a look at your work and money situation. Oh, wow, 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 another major destiny card. I love this. So the magician has all the tools of the tarot at his disposal. Okay, he has the cups, the wands, the pentacles, and the sword. He points a heaven his hand up to heaven and a hand down to earth, meaning as above, so below. Right? So what this means, Aquarius, is that you have talents and gifts and now it's time to really use them. You might be saying, Karina, I already am, and that's fantastic. But you know, this may be, you should be using them in your career, but it could also be in your passion or your life calling. Now, as the magician has turned up in your work and money reading, it does mean keep going. If you're feeling inspired now, particularly, keep going. You're on the verge of doing something truly amazing. Aquarius, you know you are the spiritual inventors of the world. If you have an idea, chase it down. This card tells me that when it comes to money as well, that you're on the right path. If you're using your natural abilities or your gifts, or you're listening to ideas from up there, right, and bringing them down here. It's the card of manifestation. But manifestation that comes from taking action. Okay, so you bring it from there and you still have to turn it into something concrete down here. So make it happen. When you do that, then your dreams will come true. So if you need something to improve, like your financial situation or your health, or you want a new home or a car, everything is in reach. That's what this card says, right? You're on the verge of manifesting everything you want, whatever method you are using. So that is your key message for 2022, Aquarius. As above, so below. Download the ideas and put them into action. Okay, so that was your work and your money reading. Next, we look at where you might experience challenges this month, and you have received the 8 of Wands. Here we see 8 wands flying through the air. There they are. No obstacles in the way. This card is the classic card of no obstacles, right? There is nothing in your way. And I don't get to say that very often, Aquarius. Phew. But you really don't have any serious challenges this month. So whatever you think may be a challenge won't prove to be a challenge. Think of it that way. You've really moved into the right headspace. That's what this is about. That's what all those destiny cards that we've just had were talking about. Anything can happen now. As you finish this year off, you just shifted yourself into the right spot, which is fantastic. So just keep believing that's true. Have the guts, the audacity to dream a little bigger, Aquarius, especially this month and into 2022. So that's your challenge. No challenge. Hey, like that. I like that. Finally, we'll ask the tarot where you might be lucky this month. And you've received the 8 of Swords, and this is an interesting and unusual one because the card itself can be seen as a little bit negative. It's to do with self-doubt, anxiety, not being able to take decisions. Look at her. She doesn't look great, does she? So here is our anxious lady, and she is falling into your lucky zone this month. What does that mean exactly? Well, the meaning will be unique to you. So have a look at the card and see if it sparks any ideas in you. Use a little bit of clairvoyance here, okay? So for example, maybe you've been anxious about housing and you spot the house here, okay? So that's where you'll experience good luck this month. Maybe you've been anxious about health, okay? She doesn't look very healthy, or eyes are blinded. Or maybe you're worried about somebody else or a situation or whatever. Boom, anxiety, it's gone. This month, maybe it's a phobia you have, gone. Maybe you've been anxious about something, who knows what, just anxious for the sake of being anxious. That's what this card can mean as well. Whatever it is, the source of your anxiety, if you have one, disappears, and that's how you will be lucky in December. I must say, Aquarius, it's a beautiful reading to end 2021 for you, and the signs for 2022 are just so amazing. You have star quality, and your star is just going to shine brighter. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, I'd appreciate if you could like the video and maybe subscribe, because that'll help me on Facebook. Now, also just to let you know, I have created a special meditation for healing, which will play automatically after this video. And it's also involved with my little crystal ball. I know some of you really liked that last month. So I recommend you watch it, because it will just clear out any of those bits of stagnant energy just before the new year. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Mwah. Bye.